It's your boy Clocking Curtis back again with another quick video and my quick thoughts ahead of Atlético Madrid versus Arsenal. It's an interesting one because the last few days I'd been obviously feeling in a few different ways, obviously coming off the back of a 1-0 win at home to Newcastle United, where, to be fair, we didn't actually look that great. We did create a number of chances, but we were struggling in terms of final third finishing. But obviously going into this game, obviously I know Atlético Madrid, they've had a range of results similar to us here at Arsenal. We've not necessarily been playing our best football, but as we've seen in this particular competition, Arsenal do actually play our best football, because, as you know, the Champions League tends to be quite expansive. Teams tend not to sit back, they tend to come at us, and that style of football tends to suit us, that teams will come at us, allows them to open up, and then we can obviously hit them on their counter. And you know, we've done relatively well against a number of teams in the Champions League, in particular obviously Atlético Madrid. Obviously I appreciate that obviously in the knockout stages the levels for both teams get upped and it's a lot more tricky, similar to what we saw last year, where, you know, we beat PSG in the group stage and it was a different story in the knockout stage. But I'm actually fairly optimistic going into this game. You know, initially I did think that perhaps it might be a 0-0 or 1-1, but I'm actually backing us for some reason, unknown reason. I'm actually backing us to get a 2-1 win away there. I'm expecting an interesting lineup. Obviously Saka featuring the other night. I'm expecting Saka to start on the right wing. I'm expecting Gyökeres probably start up top, because obviously Havertz is a injury doubt at the moment. Eze, based on his recent performances and his goal the other night, I would like to see Eze start there on the left wing. And then obviously midfield, you're probably going to see Rice with Mendy and Odegaard there. And then obviously in terms of your back four, I'm expecting Hincapié, based on recent performances, to obviously start there, obviously with Gabriel Saliba, centre-back pairing. And the right back is an interesting one, because obviously you've got the experience of Ben White, but you've also obviously got the athleticism of Mosquera. But knowing Arteta as we do, he's obviously going to start probably Ben White in that spot. So it's going to be an interesting one. But what I'm hoping, similar to what we saw the other day, where both obviously if Ben White does start, obviously he's an overlapping right back, which will allow Saka to slightly tuck inside, which will see he'll then play like an inside forward role, allowing him to see help with the attack. And also interesting on the left hand side, what we saw the other day, which I thought was actually very, very good. Obviously with Hincapié being obviously an overlapping fullback on his side as well, we were seeing often that Eze was obviously dropping into midfield, helping with build-up play, almost dropping in as an additional left attacking eight. Effectively,